Welcome to Doggy for Life. If you've ever left your dog at home and wondered what goes on in their mind when you walk out the door, you're not alone. Many dog owners have experienced the anxious stare as they leave, or the excited greeting when they return. But have you ever stopped to wonder what your dog really feels when you're gone? Do they miss you, or are they just waiting for their next nap? In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of your dog's mind when you're not around. You might be surprised at what's actually going through their heads. Number 1. They may feel a sense of loss. For many dogs, especially those who are deeply bonded with their owners, being left alone can feel like a loss. Dogs are social creatures that thrive on companionship. When you leave, it might feel like their pack is incomplete. In the wild, dogs would never stray far from their pack, so when they're separated from you, they could experience feelings of loneliness or confusion. Some dogs experience what's known as separation anxiety, where the absence of their owner triggers intense emotional responses. These feelings of loss can manifest in several ways, from whining to pacing, or even destructive behavior like chewing furniture. Why it matters? Understanding that dogs experience a form of emotional attachment to their owners helps us realize that they might not just be acting out when left alone, they're genuinely affected by your absence. For dogs with separation anxiety, this can be especially challenging. Number 2, they wonder when you're coming back. Dogs don't have a clear concept of time like humans do, but they are keenly aware of routines. If you leave at the same time every day, your dog may start to pick up on these patterns. They might not understand the exact length of your absence, but they likely know that you'll eventually return. Some dogs will wait by the door or window, watching and listening for signs of your return. Dogs that are left alone for longer periods may get anxious or restless as the time goes on. They don't know exactly how long it will be, but they may still hold out hope that you'll come back soon. The anticipation can build and cause stress, especially in dogs that have a strong attachment to their owners. Why it matters? This sense of waiting and the anticipation of your return might be a big reason why dogs get so excited when you come home. Their excitement is not just about your arrival, but also the relief they feel when their wait is finally over. Number 3, they may experience anxiety. Separation anxiety is real, and it's something many dogs face when left alone. For dogs with separation anxiety, even short periods of being alone can feel like an eternity. They may not understand why you left or when you'll be back, and that uncertainty causes them distress. Signs of separation anxiety include excessive barking, destructive behavior, like chewing furniture or scratching at doors, pacing, drooling, or even potty accidents. This is because your dog might be in a heightened state of anxiety. The stress of being left alone can affect their overall well-being, making them feel unsafe or unsettled. Why it matters? Separation anxiety isn't just about your dog being spoiled or needy. It's a real emotional response that can cause distress and even affect your dog's health. Understanding this condition can help you take steps to reduce their anxiety, such as training, providing comforting toys, or even using calming products designed for anxious dogs. Number 4, they might be bored. Another thing that goes through your dog's mind when you leave is boredom. Dogs are naturally curious creatures, and when they're left alone with nothing to do, they may start looking for their own entertainment. Some dogs will nap the time away, while others might engage in self-entertainment by chewing on furniture, shoes, or anything they can get their paws on. Dogs, especially high-energy breeds, can become frustrated if they're left with nothing to do. They may not have the same need for constant interaction as some other dogs, but all dogs need mental and physical stimulation. If they don't have something to focus on, boredom can quickly set in. Why it matters? Providing your dog with stimulating toys or creating a safe space for them to explore can help prevent boredom and destructive behaviors. Puzzle toys, interactive feeders, or even a pet camera that allows you to interact with them remotely can keep them entertained while you're away. Number 5. They may be resting or sleeping. If you've ever thought your dog is just lounging around when you're gone, you're not entirely wrong. Dogs spend a significant portion of their day sleeping, up to 12 to 14 hours, depending on their age and energy levels. When left alone, many dogs will simply rest or nap the time away. It's natural for dogs to take naps when their humans aren't around. In fact, Some dogs might feel a bit more relaxed when you leave because they can enjoy some peace and quiet without the usual distractions. But that doesn't mean they aren't still thinking about you. Even if your dog seems to be sleeping when you leave, their mind is still active, and they can be aware of changes in their environment. Why it matters? Dogs sleep a lot, but don't be fooled into thinking they don't miss you. Their calmness might just be their way of coping with your absence. Providing a comfortable bed or resting area can help your dog feel at ease while you're gone. Number 6. They could be guarding the home. Some dogs feel a deep sense of responsibility to protect their home and family. When you leave, they might stay alert, keeping an eye on their surroundings and ensuring everything is in order. Dogs are naturally protective, and they instinctively guard their territory when it's quiet or when they're alone. Why it matters? It's important to provide your dog with a sense of security when left alone. If your dog's guarding behavior becomes excessive or stressful, it may be a sign that they're feeling uncertain or anxious about being left by themselves. Ensuring they feel safe and comfortable in their space can help reduce overactive guarding behavior. Number 7. They might be missing you and feeling sad. It's no secret that dogs love their humans. When you leave, especially if they're used to your constant presence, your dog might experience a sense of sadness. While they don't have the same understanding of time that humans do, they are still emotionally intelligent enough to recognize when someone important is missing from their lives. Some dogs will sit by the door, wait at the window, or even whine when they realize you're gone. This behavior shows that they miss your presence and are actively waiting for your return. Why it matters? Dogs form strong emotional bonds with their owners, and being separated can cause them distress. It's important to help your dog feel loved and secure, even when you're not around. Providing comfort, like leaving a piece of your clothing with them, can help ease their sadness. Number 8. They may develop routine-based anxiety. Dogs are creatures of habit. When your dog is used to having you around all day, suddenly leaving them alone can disrupt their established routine. If you leave at certain times during the day, your dog may notice the pattern and begin anticipating when you'll be gone. This could trigger a kind of anxiety known as routine-based anxiety. When dogs feel that their routine is being broken, it can cause confusion and stress. For example, if you always leave at a specific time for work, your dog may start getting anxious even before you've actually left, sensing that a change in their day is coming. The anxiety that builds up when they sense the routine change can lead to stress behaviors, like whining, pacing, or looking for you everywhere. Why it matters? Consistency is key for dogs. Understanding how routine changes affect your dog's emotions will help you establish a plan to gradually adjust their routine. By slowly getting them used to changes or using positive reinforcement when they are calm, you can help reduce anxiety and ease the transition. Number 9. They may experience frustration. While boredom can lead to anxiety in some dogs, others may experience a feeling of frustration when you leave. Frustration occurs when dogs have an unmet need or expectation. In the case of being left alone, they might have been looking forward to spending time with you but are suddenly faced with the fact that you're not around. This can be particularly common in dogs who are used to constant attention or companionship. Why it matters? Being in tune with your dog's emotional state when you leave can help you address frustration before it escalates. If your dog experiences frustration, providing activities like puzzle feeders, frozen treats, or safe chew toys can help redirect their energy and prevent destructive behaviors. Number 10. They might feel more comfortable with familiar sounds. Dogs are sensitive to sounds, and their environment plays a large role in how they cope when left alone. Some dogs may find comfort in familiar noises, such as the sound of a television or a radio playing. This can help them feel less alone and more connected to their human companions. The sound of your voice or the familiar noises from their environment can provide a sense of security in an otherwise quiet home. Why it matters? If your dog seems more relaxed with background noise, it's a simple solution you can incorporate into their routine. Using calming music, white noise machines, or even a dog-specific TV channel can provide comfort to your dog, making them feel like they're not entirely alone. If your dog struggles with being left alone, you may want to consult a professional trainer or veterinarian to explore solutions like separation anxiety treatment. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Doggy4Life for more helpful tips on understanding your dog. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.